Heimer Venture S. The Heimer Venture S is a vehicle for people who want to live simply with a budget comparable to a small luxury home. This camper is built for modern digital nomads, people who want to camp in the middle of the forest while still having Sonos speakers and wireless charging. It's based on a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter AWD with 190 horsepower. So this isn't your typical camper. It's more like a startup apartment that decided to learn off-roading. The craziest part is on the roof. Heimer created an instant loft, a second-floor bedroom that expands automatically like a sci-fi villain's lair. The interior is packed with premium bamboo, touchscreens, solar panels, a large lithium battery, and even a shower that can extend outward. Heimer claims this camper can live off-grid for up to 10 days without city electricity. It costs around €238,000 for a nomadic lifestyle. Just the billionaire tech version of it. Marshy Mobile Element Palazzo. This isn't a typical RV. This is a vehicle for people who look at a 5-star hotel and say, what if the hotel traveled with me? It's about 12 meters long, over 4 meters tall when expanded. And the interior feels like a Dubai penthouse that had an identity crisis and turned into a vehicle. There's a large bedroom, a premium lounge, a luxury kitchen, marble flooring, and ambient lighting that makes everything feel like a billionaire's private jet lounge. And then, there's the rooftop sky lounge. Yes, the roof transforms into an open lounge area complete with sofas. The front cockpit even looks like a mix between Darth Vader's helmet and a spaceship windshield. It can cost up to $3 million. And that's before owners start adding other absurd custom interiors typically found only in hotels or private jets. The Heat. A custom motorhome built by George Barris that basically looks like someone in the 1970s was given too much money and complete design freedom. The Heat was created around 1972 as a show vehicle, not for normal camping, not for relaxing by the lake. This vehicle was built so that everyone at an exhibition would stop and say, "What is that?" The body is filled with futuristic lines, large curved windows, bold metallic paint, and an aerodynamic shape that looks like a space-age bus. At this point, function clearly took a back seat to design ego. The interior is just as wild. There's custom furniture, a mini kitchen, an entertainment system, colorful lighting, and an atmosphere that feels like a rolling mini casino. And of course, it was all built by Barris, the same man behind the Batmobile and the monster coach. So any expectation of normal was already dead from the start. Airstream Interstate. This isn't the van you're probably imagining. Not an electrician's van. Not a windowless mystery van that makes the neighbors uneasy. This is a van for people who want to get back to nature without giving up Wi-Fi, espresso, and premium leather seats. Airstream builds the Interstate on a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter chassis. So basically, it's a small boutique hotel quietly disguised as a van. It runs on a 2.0-liter turbo diesel engine with 208 horsepower and AWD. Powerful enough for cross-country road trips, but also expensive enough to make you rethink your finances every time you fill up the tank. Inside, there's a mini kitchen, a wet bath, a convertible bed, solar panels, and materials like ultra-leather and corian that make it feel more like a premium airport lounge than a camper van. And of course, all the Mercedes tech comes with it. Active brake assist, blind spot assist, and MBUX. Funny enough, van life used to be about living simply. Now, vans like the Interstate feel closer to a startup founder's apartment during a digital detox retreat in the mountains. Mercedes-Benz Unimog Camper. This vehicle is built for people who look at a broken road and say, "Cute, I don't even need a road." It's based on the Mercedes-Benz Unimog, a legendary truck that basically looks like a military vehicle married a modern tiny house. The Unimog camper is designed for cross-continental expeditions, off-grid living, and places that even Google Maps might give up trying to chart. And its off-road capability is genuinely absurd. Portal axles, differential locks, automatic tire pressure systems, high ground clearance, flexible suspension, everything is there so it can handle mud, sand, snow, rocks, and climbs that look borderline illegal. Then someone thought, what if we add a kitten and a shower too? And of course, with $1 million you could get 2 of these. although I know your savings probably wouldn't cover it. Winnebago Brave. This vehicle exists because one day, Americans looked at a house and said, "What if we put a V8 engine in it?" The Winnebago Brave is built for road trips, camping, and living on the road for weeks without a hotel. And its size is genuinely absurd. It's about 8 to 9 meters long. At that point, you're not driving a car anymore. You're relocating an apartment. Inside, there's a sofa, a full kitchen, a refrigerator, a microwave, a toilet, a shower, a large bed, and some versions even have walls that expand outward when parked. Yes, this vehicle can expand. Because apparently, the concept of a regular house just wasn't crazy enough. Modern versions are also packed with technology like an onboard generator, rooftop AC, digital control panels, a rear-view camera, and even solar panels for off-grid living. The Winnebago Brave is basically proof that humans will do anything to go camping without actually experiencing camping.